the Chilean miners, Los 33, they call them in Latin America, 33. It's been 5 years since those 33 miners emerged after being trapped underground for 69 days. It's an epic tale, and no surprise, the story of the rescue has been made into a movie that's due out this fall, starring Antonio Banderas. It's based on a book by Los Angeles author Hector Tovar. The miners chose him to tell their story, and that's what he did with Deep Down Dark, untold stories of 33 men buried in a Chilean mine, and the miracle that set them free.
They were working 2,000 feet underground when they were trapped by this massive earthquake underground that sealed off their only exit, and they endured 69 days buried in these caverns about the width of a truck, with 98% humidity and 90 degrees temperature, very often in the dark. And for the first 17 days, they were slowly starving because they had no food supplies.
Yeah, they ended up by rationing bites of food between the group of them. Extreme hunger can induce hallucinations, and some of them, I gather, had dreams that were even related to starvation. But what did they see in their dreams?
Yeah, they started telling me these dreams, that they had very vivid and lucid dreams. And at first I thought, can this be a coincidence? And I did some research and found that if you fast for more than a week, you start to have very lucid dreams. In their dreams, they would travel to the surface, they would speak with their relatives. One imagined that his daughter was trying to rescue him by operating one of the drills. One of them dreamt that his grandparents, who had been dead for many years, brought him food. It was this amazing window into their subconscious.
Yeah, I guess none of that is really surprising when you're in those kind of dire straits. So 33 miners, 33 also happens to be the age of Jesus Christ when he was killed, and the miners seem to see major significance in 33. What did religion do to keep them going?
They prayed every day. After the first night, they had a meeting in which they agreed they would ration the little food that they had. It was Mario Sepulveda, who, by the way, is going to be played by Antonio Banderas in the movie, who first called them to prayer. And down there was an evangelical pastor, and they asked him to lead them in prayer. And he remembered parables from the Bible, and he would give sermons. And at the end of each prayer session, they would apologize to each other for their transgressions, for being mean to each other underground, for not sharing in the work they had to do underground.
Wow. And when you speak with them today, how much do they attribute their survival to just that kind of, whatever you want to call it, let's just say positive thinking?
I think it was more than anything the desire to return to their families. Faith was something that reminded them of the best thing in their lives, which was the love in their lives. They wanted to get back to those homes, to the people who loved them, and it was that desire to keep on being providers and not abandon their loved ones that really kept them going.
So they went from being trapped inside a mine to just days later after their release appearing on the Late Show, David Letterman, and the Today Show, world celebrities. What was that like for them?
Well, they knew that they were celebrities even when they were trapped, because after the 17th day, when the Chilean government drilled through and reached them with this first small drill hole, they eventually lowered down a fiber optic cable line. And so the men had television down below, and they received newspapers. And for the 52 days from when they were found to when they were finally pulled out in that famous capsule, they knew that they were the most famous miners on Earth. They knew that fame and glory awaited them when they reached the outside. So it even began when they were underground, and it actually caused some divisions in the group while they were still trapped.
So they were celebrities for a while. It's 5 years later. How are they doing now? Are they still heroes in Chile?
Well, I think that Mario Sepulveda